Geometry Pace 1, page 4. In geometry, we have lines and all kinds of different shapes and cylinders. Each of these is made up of a series of points. And these points are so small they actually have no shape or size. They're like little tiny atoms. And when you put a lot of them together, you can actually make something that has space or size. So for instance, this right here is infinitely small, this little point. So is this one. And if you have a bunch of them lined up like this, they actually create something that does have size, and that's a line. A line has no width. Although we see it here, in theory, there's no width here. It only has unlimited length. That goes from all the way as far as you could ever imagine to the right, and as far as you could ever imagine to the left. It just keeps on going. And we denote each of these points, and we can even write more out, but we're just going to look at this point and this point on this line. We denote it with capital letters. So that way, when we're talking about a specific one, we know what we're talking about. So if I'm saying, well, look at point A, you look at this one here. And the reason why we have them as capital is because you can actually name the entire line, not just points on the line. You can name this entire line here, and you use a lowercase letter. So I'm using a lowercase a to denote this line. That's what we're naming it. There are also things like this that are planes. Now, a plane is just a flat surface, and it's made up of unlimited amount of little tiny points, just everywhere. They're what we'd call ubiquitous. That word means they're just everywhere on here, in every region. And if you were to keep doing this, keep putting on little points, you'd eventually fill this up. And that's the way you picture a plane. We also use lowercase letters to name these as well. We're naming this lowercase p for this plane. Now let's go back up to this line here. Now when we're talking about this, we can call it line A, or we can use points on here to demonstrate that we're talking about this line. And the way you would do that is you just take any 2 points on this line. Okay, there only happens to be 2 that we've named, so we're going to use those ones. You write them right next to each other, like this, A, B, and the important thing is you write a little tiny line above them. And that means you're talking about the line that contains both A and B, this one right here.